Boom, boom. The double chocolate chunk cookie. Boom.
Boom!
What up, fellas?
What up?
How are you, Fred?
Oh man, I know everybody. We lied to y'all again. We told you 6:30 tonight. We're early at 5:30. Um, Cody here has some plans, so we decided to hop on here a little bit early. Probably should have said something, but we don't say much. So, man, it's your boy Big Fred.
Cody.
Greg with the big wagyu.
Hey.
And we are fresh off the clock here, bringing you Appalachia Sports Talk, the first half installment being Southern West Virginia, brought to you by Rainell Medical Center, Better Healthcare at Home, Burke Herbert Bank, and Bill Cole Auto Mall up in Green Valley. Man, fellas, what a week it was. I tell you what.
It's absolutely unbelievable for Mercer County.
For Mercer County, this is like a specific. If every other episode hasn't been a Mercer County episode, this is technically a West Virginia Mercer County episode. Man, we saw some great ones fall this weekend on both sides of the state line. Uh, some left me speechless. Some other left me with too much to say because I'm lit right now. We got two of them going up there. Hey, I'm excited. Man, fellas. Oh yeah, sorry. I just typically we will usually start this off with like a player of the week for West Virginia. So last week was our last football player of the week. Obviously we do continue that brought to you by the same sponsors, the three of them that you see here on top of the screen, throughout basketball, baseball, softball, so forth. But when we get past the semifinals, it's kind of where there's very minimal games. Odds are we're probably going to do shout outs to players from both games, anyways. So in that case, or just in that example, we typically cut it off around state semis. Now for West Virginia, this will be the last player of the week for football for West Virginia. Sorry, for Virginia. So last week's was Brad Monster, who went absolutely ludicrous. He went ludicrous again, and well, I believe he may just have that Kennedy buttoned up. So I don't know how to start this. I guess because there's no player of the week. But what we'll do is we'll go in order of the game. So we're here for a little bit of a recap, kind of talk about the experience, some about being at these games, and then obviously some previews for the upcoming games as well this weekend in Charleston. Cody, I just talked to me some, man. You were there sideline at Bluefield. Experience, I guess, just kind of, how was it?
Man, it was cold. Let me start off with that. It was cold. Hand was numb, toes was numb. I thought I dressed appropriately. Did not. My old high school football coach always told me there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad preparation. And I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I thought it was going to be a little warmer inside the stadium. But the game as a whole was a great game to watch if you're a Bluefield fan. Philip Barber had big plays. I know their fans got into it there for a little bit when they started making a bit of a comeback. But it just seems like they didn't have an answer for Bluefield's offense. One of the coolest moments of the games was Philip Barber took a pooch kick from Bluefield, took it to the house, turned around, kicked it off. Bluefield took it to the house. So back-to-back kickoff returns like that it's always exciting. It's electric. The whole place was going crazy.
Happened in state history, especially in a playoff game, a state semifinal game.
Right.
Crazy.
But Bluefield, they came out in the first quarter running the football. I think Jones had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. They had no answer for him. Coming out in the second quarter, they gave the ball to Max and told him to control the game. Do what you want. Max started lighting them up, throwing the ball everywhere. Pax, Calhoun, what is number 6's name?
Jaleel Jones.
Jaleel Jones. He called him a tutty. Yeah,
Twins.
Jeremiah's brother.
Twin powers.
Twin powers.
Hey, 2 of the top quarterbacks in the state are from Mercer County. That is absolutely Crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd say right now they're probably the two best in the entire state.
Oh, that's what I was
Obviously,
going to say, but I didn't want to go too
yeah.
far. But I think they are.
Oh, we can.
And we're probably naturally a little bit more Southern biased, to be honest with you. Because obviously there's some incredible quarterbacks, top half of the state, no doubt about it. But man, we're seeing Matt Simpson do some things. I believe in what was in the last game he set the record for most passing touchdowns in Bluefield school history. That is a team that has, I mean, literally over a dozen state championships behind it. So that's a pretty stout thing to have up under your belt.
Huge. Huge.
Same
Oh,
time, and I mean, this kid's a sophomore, and he broke the passing yard record. What was it? The game before that against Midland Trail?
yeah.
Was it that game, or was it the game before that? Oh, Glenn. It was one of those games. It was out there smacking records.
Yeah.
They're doing something that, I mean, nothing against
Nobody.
Bluefield. No one was going to wake up and be like, man, they're going to just be in the state championship. People were talking like that about Independence, right? Indy was supposed to be the team that was going to walk to the state championship, and they haven't walked. But they've beat up everybody along the way, which kind of turns it into a walk, which is crazy.
Bluefield definitely kind of walked.
Yeah.
They kind of strolled. They've laid down every roadblock that's in their way. They have ran through them. Also, I think it was Pax. He broke the single season receiving yard record. Set by Marcus Patterson in 2007, 2009. Yeah, touchdown, Marcus Patterson. So that's cool too.
Well, any Coach Simon team is going to come in prepared for sure. He's a winner, and probably one of the best coaches in the state, football wise.
And what a good problem for Bluefield to have with Maya Jones being a sophomore and Willis Wilson being a junior, and both of them guys coming back next year. You got two of the best running backs in the state on the same team. What a problem to have.
This is kind of like Huntington last season. Remember they had the two really big names.
Oh yeah.
The big name. I believe they still have one of them may have been a junior last year. They had
three guys. Two of them was D1 commits, and I think one of them was a Division II commit. They had three running backs. It was just a problem.
Well, now you can turn your glasses down south to find the same thing, man. Bluefield has a great issue. They have a lot of stupid young talent, and a lot of it. Bro. There's one senior on this offense, and it's the center, Landon Casey. There's one senior. Everybody else is juniors and or sophomores. Same thing on the defense. Very low turnover rate. So I mean, let's go through the chats here real quick. Sorry guys.
2008.
Stacks Funny said, "Let's go Tigers," along with Mike Mosser. All for you. That's April Buford. Let's go Tigers. Jennifer Moore. Let's go Tigers. Ryan Tween, Precious Station AAA. Ryan Tween, Mosser's hands down getting that Kennedy Award. Let's go Tigers. Give me the Princeton Tigers, man. Sorry. Went a little bit off track there, dude. But listen, that's a whole lot of Let's go Tigers. I'm pumped up. Listen, Coach, I'm a 2X, man. Hook me up, dog, for real. I'm pumped up. Don't mind the GVC. Shout out to my GVC family, though. I appreciate the merch, man. Get it right, Greg. Right, bro.
This is from last year, but Princeton football team sent it to me.
That's fire, bro.
I'm still waiting on one this year.
Hey, me too. John said, "What's going on with the beard?" Who? John? Me? Bro, I'm kind of growing it out, cuz, to be honest with you. John's rat's hilarious. This dude is a menace, man. I guess real quick before we jump into the Princeton talk, just to pull myself back in. I got to reel myself in some here, man. I just was trying to talk to me. What was the feeling like around Coach Simon, like after like that kind of win,
He was all smiles, man. It's being a coach I played against for 4 years. He seemed super serious on the other side of the sidelines, but being behind the camera with him, he was all smiles. He was so happy for his team. He couldn't stop talking about how these young guys, they showed up, they showed out, and they proved everybody wrong. And, that's kind of what he was saying at the beginning of the year, is we're a young team, but we're not going to not fight. And they've shown the fight. Coach Simon talked to me a little bit off camera. What's up, Big Wagyu?
The big Wagyu's in the
OT,
house.
The big Wagyu.
He was telling me, they're just going to get ready this week. It can't be. They can't make this game bigger than any other game in the year. It's just another game for them. And for Coach Simon to say that, he believes it. This is one of like 18 state championships he's been a part of. So I'm excited to see what happens. I was so excited. It was infectious. His energy after the game was infectious. And when I tell you it was like 20 degrees, we was all just shivering around in a huddle talking about it. Freezing. He had like these Bob the Builder work gloves on, and and you could just tell, man, like the energy was crazy.
Well, Cody, we appreciate you taking one for the team out in the cold, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be there Saturday too.
I'm throwing some hot breath at you to try to warm you up, man. Jordan Masterson talked about how I believe he was referring to his son Fritz, the other Coach Simon, Coach Freddie Simon. He had his hat sideways or backwards during practice that last week, and that just kind of come out. See, dude, I didn't even know that it was the GBC season opener tonight, Coach. I just tossed it on, man. Hey, let's go, man. Let's go, Crusaders. Let's go. That's fire for real. But man, and ironically, I think that this is a beautiful transition. Well, for one, I do want to talk some because we can get on here and we can hype Bluefield up. We can, and it's not. I don't want to say hype up because if you're saying hype up, it's almost gives the assumption that like you're giving them an overcompensation of, no. This is not a hyping up of. This is just flat out being able to just be excited about some good football being played on the biggest stage on some kids that we know have been underdogs, So to see them in this kind of spotlight, I mean, it just dude, I'm electric right now. I'm gonna have a great week all week because of this right here, for real.
Yeah.
But Frankfurt, man, is tough. Hey, they're the reigning AA state champ. They just plowed through everybody to get right back to where they was. And Doddridge, that game was a pretty good game. Up until about it wasn't, From what I was kind of reading and hearing, man, Frankfurt's tough. I believe it's what they may be on like a 25-0 streak or something like that. It's 20-something and 0. So Bluefield's underdogs again. But guess what? Anytime I can justify hitting the plus button on the spread and Bluefield's the underdog, give me the Beavers. Ryan Twain, they did. Frankfurt's the reigning AA state champ. So Bluefield, man, they've already kind of like they're playing with house money. Like they exceeded expectations at this point, but now, hey, y'all better bring it home.
I'm just saying, Bluefield this year they've already ended one 20+ game win streak when they beat Graham at the first game of the season. So Christian said 27 game win streak. That's Christian. That's why we love having you in the pocket, man. You coming through with facts. The facts
we know what happened to the last person who was 25 and up in the playoff now. Shout out to my dogs over there in Chapmanville. They failed, but still, man. So it'll be interesting. I definitely think that this team possesses what it takes to win this football game. 100%. Mason said Greg even painted his room blue to support.
Hey, well, I want to tell everybody I played for Princeton, so if I seem a little biased, that's what it is. Cody played for Graham. Big Fred played for Mount View. So we got it all covered.
Well, that's a Riverview jersey. Let me quit playing around, just throwing around my hands loosely here. But, man, that'll be a fun one. Man, and Cody, you can get to watch it in person. That's exciting.
Oh, I'm going to be there. Yep. We're going to get there about 11.
Hey, and then it's time, dude. I am overzealous. I'm jealous of that one for real, bro. That's going to be a good one. You know what's ironic, Cody? And I'm not going to corner myself into anything on this live because you're going to leave extremely early to get up there. Right? It's only 2 hours left still, and there may be some snow involved. Whatever so be it is, I'm going to be in town on that day. Cody.
Yep.
But it's my family Christmas party, so. I ain't gonna back myself into any quarters here, but I'm just saying.
No,
Hey,
we're leaving we're gonna leave at 9 Saturday morning, so I doubt you get in that early.
yeah, no, brother. This family Christmas party's at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
There's a good chance by the time I leave, Bluefield's at halftime anyway. But
Right.
man, can't wait for it. Coach Simon going for what? He's 111, so he's going for number 12, and I believe he's playing in number 13. Is what I believe the stat is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a Coach Simon. All kudos to you, my friend. It's him, Dave Walker up at Martinsburg, and everybody else.
Everybody else.
Everybody else. That man's just a walking legend. And man, it's fun to see him kind of like almost, I don't want to say have a resurgence or anything, but it almost felt a little bit Bill Belichick-esque. Bluefield goes in a little bit of a down rut. Some crazy stuff's being said all over Facebook. That's how it happens. There's always the overreaction.
Yep.
Well, now Bluefield's back. Coach Simon looks like he's kind of adjusted the way he approaches the game some to be a little bit more laid back and relatable with these younger guys. He's not used to having a daycare. That guy's used to having a bunch of upperclassmen. So he's having to
Constantly.
really get these guys right at an much earlier age.
And
But he set himself up for the next couple years of some good, fun football.
and the way he described his sophomore class too was of the mindset of upperclassmen. Like, these are not your regular sophomores. They're not your regular freshmen. He talked about them and their mentality as if they were juniors and seniors already. So look for Bluefield to be here in the next 2 years also.
Yeah.
For sure.
And they ain't even got Willis, bro. They ain't even got Willis Wilson, bro. This is crazy.
The best problem to have as a head coach.
This smells like a dynasty brewing, man, for real.
Another dynasty.
Yeah, that's right, Cody.
Another dynasty.
Yeah, another one. Add that up to the list, Princeton's over here going through their greatest stretch in school history. Bluefield's like, I remember my first beer. It's crazy.
Literally.
But jumping over to them, regardless, there was a couple of kids who, whether they left or they stayed, they were getting up to a state championship, right? Yep. Landon Crane and Josiah Campbell, two notable starters from Bluefield, transferred over to Princeton, have had impacts instantly on both
immediate impact
on their new team. They were going to Charleston anyways. Whether they stayed or whether they went, they were going. Yeah, and man, what a season this has been for the Princeton Tigers. Back-to-back undefeated regular seasons. Obviously, Chance Barker going down as the greatest statistical quarterback to ever put the blue on. I'll take the statistical off of it. Greatest quarterback to ever put the blue on.
Greatest quarterback ever. One of the greatest Princeton players to ever put the blue on. Really.
100%. 100%. Brad probably going to win the Kennedy, which is crazy. He's not only doing it on offense, bro, like 2,200 total offensive and like 44 tutties is
video
crazy.
Game.
Stupid. It's stupid. So like, and then you got Wyatt. Wyatt hit 1,000 yards receiving. This Princeton team's loaded up. A fun stat, by the way, to jump back to. Shout out to Jeremiah Jones. He actually eclipsed 1,000 total yards this past week as well. So congratulations to him. So just a sophomore, anyways. But man, this Princeton team is.
The wide receiver room at Princeton is absolutely crazy. They got like 4 wide receivers that would be wide receiver number 1 on any other team. You mentioned Wyatt Klein, JoJo Campbell. I mean,
100%.
You can stretch it out on both sides of the field, and I mean, it's nuts.
And sophomore Alex Cox, I mean, he can step onto any field with any team and immediately be a contributor anywhere else he goes. And the fact that he's like their 4th or 5th option is insane because that kid is electric. Every time he touches the football, it's a big play. And he's just a sophomore. So literally that team is loaded.
Jake Belcher.
Yeah, Jake Belcher.
Jake Belcher, I believe he's aligned to be quarterback next year, correct?
He'll be next year's quarterback, yeah.
Yep.
He's an athlete, though.
Yeah, dude. That team is firing on all cylinders. I just want to talk about the Silverbacks, right? That's what they call themselves. that offensive line has been out of this world, you
Oh
know.
yeah.
And they're gonna have their cake cut out for them, you know. Obviously you got Landon Moore, who's the top ranked lineman in his class, who he has looks from a couple of Power 4 schools, which is super cool for him. But that guy, he has to deal with Cohen Lusher, who Cohen is actually leading the state of West Virginia right now with 24 sacks. So that's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a fun one. And don't worry, Cohen, because you got another one on the other side named Zayden Neely, who's also one of the better tackles in the entire state of West Virginia. You know, so that's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. Then you got the interior. You got Jimmy Bolin Jr., who has really
Hey,
molded
our
into
guy.
being an extremely good guard this year. Really, Colton Shockley, someone else who has
Yep.
been extremely consistent this year. And then you got Colby Justice, also, who I believe he's a sophomore. Someone in
Yeah.
the comments
Yeah, I
correct
think
me there.
so.
I believe Colby's a sophomore. So this offensive line has some youth behind it too. Obviously they got the older guys being Zaylen and Jimmy, but next year they got a few of these guys coming back that's going to help usher in that next era too. Called Aiden Robinson. It's like almost just be the next Jimmy Bolin, right? Step in, give you consistent minutes at guard. He's going to win his assignments, and he's just going to give you good football.
Reload.
Aiden's also a kid that right now, if he wasn't on Princeton's team, he'd probably be a starting interior lineman for somebody else.
Kobe, dude, Aiden would start on any other offensive line in the area. I feel like, and obviously there's some good ones. You got
Yeah.
Bluefield; they have their starting five lined out and so forth. Not going to sit here and dive into depth charts, but man, that kid's talented. And then when you got on the defense, bro, shout out to Kenneth Campbell for coming up and taking pictures for us. He done a fantastic job. Got some great shots. But Damian Thomas, man, I love that dude. I love Damian Thomas. That guy is an absolute madman, bro. He's a football psycho. His
He's an
helmet he
athlete.
wears, dude. Paint's gone. See you later. That defensive line is firing right now, bro. And the linebackers too, bro. Callum Kaiser looks like the best defensive player in the state right now. And that might sound
Beast.
crazy, bro, but that dude is he is
And
playing out of his mind right now.
don't forget Big Riley. Big Riley on that D line. 6'4", 300. He comes in. There's no running the ball up the middle. Gigantic. There's zero running the ball in the game. Zero. Can't do it.
And JD Meadows has played extremely well too.
Yeah.
Dude, that defensive front's going to be fun. And then we ain't even said his name, but he's been the best pure linebacker in the region. Landon Crane is playing nothing but lights out football. He is playing like just one of them. Like he is just your classic 90s 3-4. I'm going to play the run linebacker, bro, for real. He's playing this extravagant role. He is playing great football. I'm not saying crazy. I've watched him play a lot of snaps this year. That kid is a great linebacker. And the fact that those two are in the same backfield, is insane. It's insane.
Yeah, and if Landon Crane was in the '80s, I could just imagine he'd wear the rolled up crop top with the horse collar on, big old collar. Yeah.
100%.
Brian Bosworth.
100%. And that guy, like I said, whether him and JoJo stayed or they left, they was going up to Charleston. Coach Anderson said, we played against Nitro and Princeton. Both teams are good, going to be a great game. I think Klein for Princeton will be the difference maker.
100%.
And I think he forgot the S there, not just Klein, Kleins. Why? And then you got Brady. Okay, let me talk to you something about Brady Klein. The kid's a sleeper, bro.
This is why Christian Cole is goated. This is why he's goated.
Huh?
So this is why Christian's goated, our historian. He said Landon got an FCS offer.
Oh, from Mercyhurst. That's crazy.
WVU.
Logan, you can bank it. If Christian says it, it's true. He's our historian.
Oh yeah, no. The one thing that dude, he trusts us. So hey, I would trust that guy with like the password to my bank account. I'm not even lying to you, bro. For real. That guy, if he says it, it's probably already dried in cement. Man. But yeah, no, the two Kleins. difference makers for real. Grady has been a Swiss Army knife. Wyatt has been Mr. Just consistent on both sides of the football, and Mr. Clutch. He's made a bunch of big clutch plays. Now, Nitro, on the other hand, though, this is the thing. Both teams are stacked. Both teams are stacked. Obviously, I do want to drop some stats on you real quick. Malachi Thompson, last year's Moss Award winner, 1284. And I believe he has, what was it? Was it 19 tutties?
He's a WVU commit, too.
Yeah, yeah. 19 touchdowns. So he's having a stellar season, and he's had an insane postseason.
Him and Mosser are the two front runners for the Kennedy. So,
there's a kid from Morgantown. There's a kid from Willem Park. There's some kids up north, man. They've been going crazy this year, and there were some kind of getting throughout the season, and we all follow the same pages. Coalfields, place sheets. Them people, they have more northern knowledge than us.
Yeah.
Coalfield specifically, they're like, I believe they've launched statewide, if I'm not quite mistaken. They're like the entire state now. So when they put their whole watch list out and all that jazz, I typically read this stuff. And there's been some guys, it ain't been Brad all year. He's always been in the top conversation. But there was a cat from Willem Park that I thought was going to be a runaway. And there's a kid from Martinsburg too, who is always going to have someone in the Kennedy conversation as long as Dave Walker's the head coach.
Boston Todd.
But I'm pretty sure Brad wins it this year. And I'm not a genie, and I don't know the WVSSAC. They ain't in my back pocket, and I ain't in theirs, so I don't know no insider stuff. But I bet you that kid wins it, guarantee it.
He should.
Yeah. He should. It's what he brings to the game on offense and defense.
From Morgantown and Todd from Martinsburg. Todd and Twid. Bro, we appreciate the comments for real. And I guess we ain't even talked about this yet. Literally, if you remember the Princeton and Nitro scrimmage.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They started that now. I've heard both sides talk about how they won. Now, I watched it. I'm pretty sure Princeton won that considerably, but that was 13, 14 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Two different ball clubs at this point.
If we're going off of who scored the most touchdowns from that scrimmage, Princeton won.
Now, that one was called early, I believe. Yeah, there was the late hit on Brad. I believe a fight was about to break out, and then they just didn't call it because it's just a scrimmage,
Yeah, it was chippy. It got a little too chippy.
Rough scrimmage. Yeah, no, that was a rough scrimmage. These are two different ball clubs, and we ain't even talked about the Ron Parks yet. 4-star, so they were up by 2 touchdowns. But Christian, we can't be talking about that on here, sadly. We ain't the gossip pool, but the comments are the comments. We don't have a moderator. Yeah, get what I'm saying? But Deron Parks, 4-star offensive tackle, young man has earned every bit of notoriety to his name. I've watched his tape. That dude's a monster, bro. Hey, he's a mauler.
Yeah, he is.
He is a true 4-star offensive tackle who I believe, and this is a little risky here. I like the confidence. He signs tomorrow. He chooses his home where he's picking to play school, and he was at WVU, I believe, 2 weeks back on a visit. Obviously Malachi Thompson, so there's a connect there directly. But he's signing like 4 days before the state championship, probably to WVU. So that is a move right there. And we know what happened last time. WVU had their eyes on Princeton in the state championship game.
Yep.
Dom Collins delivered the coldest moment in sports history. Literally.
Scores a 50-plus yard touchdown and hands the football.
Yeah. I'm not saying Brad's going to go up there and earn a WVU offer, but it would be really cool to watch him go up there and earn something. Yeah. So there's plenty of book left to be written in this, for real. That'll be interesting. This is going to be a game. Chapmanville, to be honest with you, dude, I've become a Chapmanville fan this season. Cody knows. I talk to Cody on the phone 10 times a day. I thought Chapmanville might be able to pull it off. That team stacked up extremely well against most people. The offense that they run and they've been running has just it's a little bit harder to stop in terms of West Virginia football, right? Like if you can throw the football at a high level, you can beat a lot of teams, you know. But yeah, so it's a Mercer County weekend, man. We got Bluefield and Princeton both playing for a state championship at the same time. Bluefield against Frankfort, Princeton against Nitro. Two crazy games. If y'all recall, Frankfort knocked Bluefield out last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Sure did.
Yeah, because Bluefield got in. Where were they sitting at? Were they sitting at like 12, I think, last year? Because they played South Harrison, who I believe was a non-seed, and then they got seeded up against Frankfurt, the eventual state champs. That's going to be the game right there. That's like, man, that's going to be interesting. Bluefield they have their plate full, my friend. Their plate full.
Thank you for watching on YouTube, Joey. We love you. Sorry.
Joey?
Joey Prophet watching us on YouTube.
Oh, Joey, we appreciate you guys. Let's go. Now, Logan was at the Princeton game. I watched the entire thing as Logan was sending them to me. There's my buddies. What up, Joey Prophet? How's it going, big dog? Man, the Eagles suck. So I'm just addressing it now. You know, I'm just going to address it now. The Eagles suck.
You know he's going to say something in the comments about it.
Does not. So, but man,
You need to come on over to America's
a
team.
little bit of a time squeeze here. So what we'll do is go ahead and transition over to, I guess, some Virginia talk real quick. But yeah, so go ahead. I'm going to just shoot a little arrow here. Drop a football in the comments if you missed John Surratt. Just kidding.
No, we're not doing
Put
it.
a beaver in the comments if you're supporting Bluefield this weekend, and put a tiger in the comments if you're supporting the Princeton Tigers this weekend, just to kind of get things going, you know.
And put them both
Coach
if
A
you're
said
supporting
Frankfurt
Mercer County.
Coach A said Frankfurt will win it with more experience. Bluefield wins the next two. Wow, calling it. That is a stout thing right there. Joey, hey, basketball season's coming up, big dog. We'll bring you on. We'll bring you on. But so like I said, no player of the week for this week, but we will do some quick shout outs before we transfer over. We only had really 3 games. Chapmanville, they lost to Nitro. That one hurt me. But big shout out to my dog, bro. Dakota Dalton, I'm a fan of him. That's a young team too, man. Benji and Austin Atkins, they're two of the big seniors on that team. The partner ways. But over to the Bluefield game, which Cody was at. Jeremiah Jones went crazy. His twin brother, Jaleel Jones, went crazy. Matt Simpson, Paxton Calhoun, the guys that we know are going to do their thing. Jamar Hickman had that kick return, crazy play. Kazan Brown scored, I believe, his second touchdown. It was a team effort, man, and they're going to need all 52 this Saturday against Frankfurt. Went from Princeton too, man. Some shout outs. Chance Barker, as always. That guy's the GOAT, man, for real. Brad Mosser went crazy. Landon Moore went crazy. The offensive line went crazy. For real, you know that, and I mean, top to bottom, both teams required them to pull up. Spring Valley, number 45, that fullback was a monster too. That guy was,
Oh my God,
that dude was huge. He was yoked. I need to see his birth certificate. I'm being serious, man. That
I am 12.
Last 6 years. Bro, that dude had some arms on him. I was like, that guy's big, man. I would hate to hit him, but Callum didn't. Bro, Brad got a hit stick on that dude, bro. And
he sure did.
a flag, and Brad popped him. I was like, what? Bro, that had to be a lit moment for him. I know that was crazy. But so yeah. Cody has a child's birthday party to go to, so if I don't cut myself off now, Cody will not be here and I'll be left with Virginia. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and switch on over, Cody. Who is this Virginia episode brought to you by?
Sarah Baker. Brought to you by, Homes by Hicks and Company, First Community Bank, and Goodson Supermarket, Big Fred.
Every good town needs a super good place like Goodson Supermarket. And so that was it may have felt a little abrupt there. to get through it because I know we were having some fun over there in West Virginia. I apologize, but y'all tap in with us throughout the week on the page itself. Because we are going to dive into this. Listen, guys, we've been given the green light for a whole week to just talk about Princeton and Bluefield. I'm going to take the green light.
We're going to do it.
I'm going to take the green light. So, flat out, Joey, it's just a hoodie with a shirt on it. But don't worry, shout out to Missy Jackie. That's coming too. Cody, let him know who the Virginia Player of the Week is.
Your Virginia Player of the Week is Grayson County running back Dejon Thompson. Listen, kid, he was our Player of the Week last week. He's Player of the Week this week, well deserved. In the last 2 games, he's had 250 plus rushing yards in both games, 3 touchdowns. Grayson County went on to who did they beat, Fred? It was George Witt.
Yeah. Season 28-26. Yeah. Him and Parker Dow went crazy. Grayson County. I'm a fan.
Parker Dow also went 13 carries for 177 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. On the back of those 2 players, man, Grayson County is looking like a hard team to beat. Getting back to the Region 1C back-to-back champions. So that's really cool for them. We didn't cover them very much last year, but we've been on their trail all season this year, and
they've been on ours. County family, we love you. Hey, y'all pulled up that deep, bro. I was like, all right, what up, everybody? You know, crazy.
Yeah, that's that team right there, man. That's a rough team to beat. Maverick Good, the quarterback. How good is he? This season, he's generated over 1,300 total yards of offense, 19 plus touchdowns. I mean, they're stacked both sides of the ball. I think they've lost. What's that?
I said that was all against George Witt.
Basically, it was like 52 or 35 to 12. It was a heck of a game.
A crazy turnout. Yeah. I thought George Witt was going to win in like a close one. To be honest with you, that was not
after they beat Giles. I really thought George Witt was going to win. I thought they was going to get it.
Oh, I did too, for sure.
And a fun statistic is teams that beat their opponent during the regular season in Virginia last week went 0-2.
Yep.
Went 0-2.
Yeah, because Rocco beat Eastside. Eastside. And
Eastside beat Rocco. And Rocco teed up on them boys. Hey, what?
It's hard to beat a team twice.
What a game. Carter Roach had 14 carries, 72 yards. Will Rollins, 20 carries, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cole Barnett had 11 carries, 78 yards. Cole did end up hurting his ankle in the first half. He had 78 yards in the first half. If he wouldn't have hurt his ankle, he may have been our Player of the Week. He was on pace for 300 rushing yards.
No, he's good to go this week.
He did?
He is good to go. So that's a big piece. I'm not picking a winner on this game, to be honest with you. Because my gut says Rocco, but if I say Rocco, that means Grayson wins. But if I say Grayson County's going to win, that means Rocco's going to win. So y'all, both teams probably prefer me to not speak on the matter.
Not touching that. But either way, we know we got Southwest Virginia going to be represented in the state championship game. So pulling for a good game, pulling for both teams. Region 2D was a much closer game than I thought it was going to be.
Game of the year, bro. Yeah. Game of the year. Came down to the very last play.
Literally down to the last play. Nobody really gave Ridgeview a chance from the earlier meeting in the year. Ridgeview came down to Bullet Park and showed that they was here to play. They wanted to smoke. And it was 21-14. Like Fred said, it ended on literally the last play of the game. Union has shown up, and they have proved. And this team, these players, have congealed together to become an unstoppable force behind the Great Wall of Big Stone Gap. That might be the biggest offensive line I've ever seen.
Looks like a
Ever seen.
D1 line.
Yeah,
The
literally like a
Hogs.
Division One.
The Hogs.
Oh man, and talking to him after, go ahead.
Bro, timeout. We have Mrs. Michelle Smith, Princeton Tigers fan, watching from Ontario, Canada.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
Welcome, my neighbor from across the pond. That's the UK, but close enough. How are you doing? You know? Welcome, Michelle. Thank you for watching from Ontario, Canada.
Listen. You're not theologically too incorrect there because you got the Great Lakes, so big ponds.
You mean the Great Wall of Bridgestone Gap? That's for
sure. Yeah,
man. Whoa,
and, them guys talking to
enjoyed
them.
The stat drop talking about the 80s. The average size of a 1980s offensive lineman is literally smaller than what the average size of a Union offensive lineman is right now. It's crazy to me.
Literally crazy. And speaking with them guys after the Graham game, you could tell like they were so nervous because the big fellas don't ever get as much love. They don't ever get the interviews and the highlights and stuff like that. But like talking to them, man, them guys they're really there just to protect their brothers. Like that is all they talked about. That's all they cared about. You ask them, what was you guys going into this game, and it was get Chandler as many yards as we can. It was keep Cam clean. And I mean, they've done it for 2 weeks in a row, just plowing through anything that puts in front of them. And it was a cool experience talking to those guys. And we've turned into Union fans. I'm a Graham by heart, but they knock Graham out. The Union's a team I'm rooting for.
Yeah, I'm a Union fan. They're pretty impressive.
They are.
Well, Cody, we'll wait. Do we have any Union Bear fans watching this? If so, drop a bear in the chat for us to get crazy tonight. If we get one bear in the chat, we'll announce. Because we put on this to advertise this, though. We had a special guest.
Oh, yeah.
Not joining us, but someone that we were going to sit down and have the opportunity to interview. If we can get one bear in the chat. We got some Union fans in the chat. Mrs. Leanne, if you'll just put a bear emoji in the chat, I can open up this can of beans and spill them all over the.
Here we go.
Boom.
What's up, brother?
We're bringing to you.
Hold on. Zach Rogers, that's my big brother. Hey, Zach.
Oh, I met Zach at your first wedding, right?
Yeah. I've always had one, Fred.
He's only married once. Boom, man. Listen, this is a fun one, to be honest with you. Yeah. We're having the opportunity to get to interview Union legend. Former Virginia Tech Hokie and current Carolina Panther James Mitchell. Let's give it up. Mm-hmm. Man, cannot wait to get to sit down and talk to James just kind of about his journey being from, playing for Union, from going from Union to Tech to Panthers. Buddy, that's quite the jump, right?
Yes,
that's quite the jump in cloud size, So I can't wait to sit down with him and just pick his brain some, really, and just, talk about just like, dude, what's your thoughts on Union right now, bro? Like, they beat Graham. Now they got Glenmore. It could be around the corner or something crazy, man. Let's talk about it, dude. I'm excited. So big shout out to James for the people that helped us get in touch with him. Cannot wait for that one. And that should be happening, I believe, either tomorrow or Thursday. I believe it's on Thursday. We will be interviewing him. So that'll be a Friday night drop. So the day before the state championship, we will be dropping that video. So expect to see that on Friday night. Us interviewing current Carolina Panthers tight end and Union alumni James Mitchell. James, we appreciate you. Union family, we love y'all. Cannot wait for this one. I'm stoked.
Cannot wait. Also, Union's playing for their first ever state championship berth.
Yes, they are.
So we're rooting for that Glenvar team is tough. tough. I was talking to my brother Zach on his way back home to Morgantown over the week. He's SWVA. He lived in Big Stone Gap for a while, played at Union, and we were talking about it. And our key to the game, what we kind of settled on was Carlos Anderson. It's not about the sacks he gets. It's about him getting his hands up like he does so great and batting the ball down at the line of scrimmage. Because that quarterback they got is electric.
He's going to Charlotte, right?
Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, he's going to Charlotte. He's a 49er commit. And the way he gets the ball out of his hands so fast is what makes him so dangerous. So dangerous. So it's going to be up to that D-line to get their hands up. They're not going to have time to sack him. They're not. Because boom, gone. And I don't know if their defense has a lot for that big front of Union's. So I'm thinking it's going to be like a 35-28 game.
You think it's going to get up there, huh? That'll be interesting. I'm excited. And you know what sucks, Cody? You'll be watching Bluefield when this game's taking place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be texting you updates about it.
Yep. You think I won't have my phone set up for those updates?
Have an AirPod popped in here. Cam Boston with a 68-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, Christian, he's big. Dowell, Brody Dowell, I think is his name. Virginia all-time leader in touchdown passes, which we thought Big Mike Reese was going to get, but once Toby got hurt.
And that team still gave Ridgeview fits, bro. Mm-hmm. That was a close game up until the midway through the fourth quarter, man. That was a fun one to watch, too. Shout out to Lebanon always. I love those guys down there, man. Well, Cody, my friend, I know we're a little bit over. We're 12 minutes past what your deadline was, which is, let's be honest, it's going to happen. It happens every time, man. That's not just
doesn't matter if we start early or late. We're going to run late.
Every time. So, I hate to cut y'all short. I'll be honest, we may go live again this week, though, to be honest with you. We may. It may happen. Potentially. Doubtful. We ain't going live again, man. I'm tired of having to overpromise, you know. Me and this cameraman, we have issues, you know.
We're going to go live. The only overpromise Fred ever gives is he's getting tattoos.
Hey, like Reese, dude, I'm a fan of you. I'm a big fan of you. We got basketball coming up.
Yes,
You're going to be right back on this page, right? I'm glad I don't got to get the Lebanon tattoo. You know, I ain't going to lie to you.
If Mike Reese scores 1,000 points this season, Big Fred will get the Lebanon tattoo.
I didn't sign off on this. So,
he didn't say no, though.
If Union wins the state championship, maybe I get the U tattoo or something, but I ain't doing that either.
I was about to say that's a risky bet right there, Fred. Because Union really winning.
Yeah, and that's like a minus like whatever. But like I'm just putting $10 on it. Like I'm spending $10 to win 10.23 back. That 23 is 23 cents. You know, I'm betting it all just to win 23 cents. So, but man, good luck to all three of our teams that we hold close to our heart. Obviously, Rycove and Grayson play each other. That's going to be insane. And obviously, good luck to Union. Since we have $1 in that fight, we can say go Bears for real.
Go Bears.
We have a wild fan base. We have some Glenbard fans that actually come and chirp with us pretty often. I'm surprised they're not here tonight, you know, seeing that we were talking about the game that they're going to be included in. But yeah, no, Carlos Anderson, I do believe, is the X factor there, man. And maybe not even on offense, but on defense, but on offense, bro. And that guy was getting shifty last week, wasn't he? Did he think Brad Rose, what's going on with you, man? We got some Tigers and Beavers going. Hey, dude, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Go Tigers and go Beavers, man. Let's go. hey, we're about to get off here, but I just switched it back to West Virginia. So try me. Listen.
All right. I'm out. GG's. Appreciate you.
See you, Cody.
All right.
Go Beavers.
Love
Go
you, brother.
Tigers. Go Bears. Go SWBA. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody, for being on. Fred, Greg, I'll holler at y'all.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Everybody, no one go nowhere. No one go nowhere.
Wait.
All right.
Wait, how do I get out of the stream without leaving? Wait, I got this.
Cody, bro, did you see the grass when he
I
left?
did.
That was beautiful. What?
He went into the jungle.
What's now, Greg? What's up, buddy? Oh no, dude, our wall's exposed. No, the background. Man, Greg, I guess dude, I put it back to West Virginia. What's going on, man?
Man, I am so excited. Princeton, Bluefield, basketball season's coming up. This is the greatest time of the year.
Man, Greg, you were just part of your first media day for Pikeview.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about that experience, man.
Thank the Pikeview coaches and players for having us. We had a really good time. We took a lot of pictures and interviewed the coach and interviewed the 3 seniors. Coach Tolliver, it's his first year as the head coach, so, you know, things may be a little bit different than what it has been in the past.
Is that Trenton's dad? Trenton Tolliver?
I am not sure.
Just, if anyone in the comments knows the answer to that question, feel free to answer me there. Man, dude, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Dude, did it feel legit? You know, was it you? Dude, I'm here for you right now. You know?
Yeah, it was. It was, and the more we get to do, the better they'll get. So, but I think it was. I think we knocked it out of the park. It was a good time. Logan is the man.
Dude, I love that guy. Don't you, bro?
Oh,
he
absolutely.
So Coach Tolliver is his dad. All right, so that's cool. Coach Tolliver is a very, very cool guy. At the baseball game, his son Trenton smacked the home run, popped the windshield, and I spoke to him some on it. We actually were able to get him the ball for it. So, yeah, no, great guy. So, Pikeview, bro, hey, Pikeview basketball last year, man, they were out there making some noise. You know, it's crazy.
They beat Bluefield for the first time in history last year.
And well, dude, I'll be honest with you, Greg. I think there's one man in this region right now. And maybe I'm not brushed up completely. Greg, there's one man who I believe is gonna go nuclear. And that is Jay Smith.
Oh.
I'm so serious, bro. My gut. I talk to my dogs all the time from, Bluefield. Coach Webster's my guy. I think Jay Smith is gonna do some stuff we haven't seen in a while, man. I'm talking about in a more Maxwell Shady Spring 2 years ago. Like one of them type of seasons for real. So
I've been talking to his dad. Sorry. I've been talking to his dad. He's 100% healthy. He's ready. He's going to have a breakout season. I have no doubt. Like you said, man, it's going to be epic.
For sure, dude. I think Bluefield. I really think just football is kind of going to help bring it back a little bit. You know. Obviously, Coach Webster's in year 2 of being head of the program. He's been with the program for a while now. So he's had a direct hand in the development of that team. They had a lot of guys just kind of take off, they had some football guys drop out late and so forth. But Jay Smith willed that team. They willed that team past. So who was it? Was it James Monroe? The big upset. So James Monroe was stout last year. They're going to be stout again this year. That James Monroe team.
God. For sure.
Greg, turn this into a basketball preview live. Do not play with me right now, bro. I'm primed and ready. For real, man.
I am too, man. Last night at Pikeview, the big Wagyu was so excited. He ran around the gym about 3 or 4 times. He was going to all the players. It was awesome.
Dude, that's fine, man. That's fine. Well, y'all can expect to see Greg in the gymnasium near you soon. Obviously, y'all saw and Cody on the sidelines for us these past couple weeks. Greg's a little old, man. He ain't built to last outside in the cold. Now inside
That's
the
right.
gym.
Yeah, that's why I'm the basketball analyst.
Hey, for sure. And you'll also see Greg and Logan and maybe myself. Maybe I'll weasel my way up north a little bit, man. Stay tuned for that too. This lease is up. We're going. We're going. No, but I can't keep letting y'all have all of the fun. That's crazy. But dude, I'm stoked for you. Um, dude, basketball with the big wagyu. Red as a brand. I appreciate everybody, bro. Dude, me watching Red's brand grow, I feel like I'm watching early days fresh off the clock, which is crazy to say that now, but like y'all
It's
are
a
just eating live. He's getting free merch sent to him and people's reaching out to him and like, dude, it's beautiful. Alex Klein, what's up, big dog? Man. We're just kind of in there chilling now, yeah, so um Greg, I guess we gave him an extra 10 minutes, man. It's 6:30. This is when we were originally trying to start. Imagine being a fan and saying, like, oh, fresh off the clock's live. It's 6:30. And then you click on it. We just hit end stream.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh man, no, but just hanging out for real, dude. Alex, I do want to share it with you, man. A Greenbrier East football coach really gave White the highest compliment. Coach Anderson, he's the offensive line up there. He's in the comments, and he said that he believes the difference maker in this state championship game, the sleeper of it all, is Wyatt Klein. So, and then obviously that led to Brady too. Listen, you got two of them. Two of them can go out there and have big games, man. Listen, you got Brady and Wyatt Klein playing in the AAA. I'm gonna make a graphic for this. Then you got Jeremiah and Jaleel Jones playing in the AA, the county of brotherly love, bro.
No doubt.
What did I just do, Greg? Did I just create something right now? When I get off of this live, I'm jumping straight to that graphic, the county of brotherly love,
There
because
you go.
both, and it ain't like it's like a big brother, little brother. Like these are just two teams with dogs. Oh, well, I mean, then you got Brad and Braden Monster. Let me do some
Yeah.
research, make sure I'm not missing any other brothers. I mean, suiting up for these games. So then you got JoJo Campbell and his brother, right, bro?
Yes.
It's everywhere. The county of brotherly love. There are so many sets of. Cody said it's a family affair for real. Hey,
If y'all know any more brothers, let us know.
yeah, no, let us know if we're missing anybody, please. I know we got Javon and Jay Ron over at Graham. They could have been here, almost, but basketball season's starting up, and dude, I'm ready to get my Channing DeCibio jersey out. Let me tell you, shout out to Coach Bakers. Greg, my friend, you have any last words the Wagyu wants to leave the people with? What's a little teaser on what they can expect in these next coming weeks?
Keep your eyes out. We're going to have our Southern West Virginia boys watch list coming out. Should be this week. We got basketball. We got the state championships, of course. That's going to be our main focus. But we have basketball coming in hot, man, and I'm excited.
Man, y'all go give this man a follow. Gregory Crouch is his personal page, but he runs basketball with the big Wagyu, the basketball loving Basset Hound. Greg, real quick, can I get any score predictions of the state championships from you?
I'll do one. I'll do Princeton Nitro. Well, no, I'll do Bluefield too. I say Princeton wins it 42-27. Somebody's going to miss an extra point.
22 to 27.
Bluefield, I think it's going to be a tight one. I say 21-14 Bluefield.
All right. According to Greg and the Big Wagyu, Mercer County will be bringing two of them home this weekend. So, man, it's going to be a dog fight for real. Alex, you've got me not wanting to leave yet, man. Dude, I'll sit here and I'll talk about this stuff for real. Like I said, we have an excuse to talk about Bluefield and Princeton football and not get yelled at for being biased for an entire week.
So we're going to do it.
I'm going to take it every time, man, for real. which granted, we got some stuff coming out. Senior parents, expect these videos to be dropping soon. Nathan Merritt, we got him. Beat Bluefield in basketball. They're not in the championship. Okay. Well, so Nathan, I believe you may have given that explanation before, or we've saw like not at this point we've been doing this stuff for like almost 3 years now. So I like my brain, I'll catch pictures and names. So like when I just see a Frankfurt Falcon right there, I'm like, oh, that must be Nathan Merritt, you know? Um, but man, dude, I guess Nathan, from living in Frankfurt, what is the feel? Like, how's Frankfurt feeling? Is this something that they think they're going to walk into and knock out the park? Are they preparing for a dogfight? Are they underestimating Bluefield for their youth, or are they giving them their respect for their talent? I'm not interviewing you, but I kind of am. Talk to me some here, because I don't have any Frankfurt connections. Talk to me here. Now we just wait for him, Greg. I just gave him a laundry list, huh?
Yeah.
For real, gave him a laundry list. Because I'm interested, right? How does Frankfurt view Bluefield? That's the question. I'm hoping that they're underestimating them, because I want to see Bluefield win, but that's a team that's talented, man. That offensive line, stout dude.
Oh,
But Noah Balash had some good plays on that defensive line. I believe he's a part of that super sophomore group. But Jeremiah Jones right now is playing like the best running back. I mean, in the state, bro, for real. That guy's been untackable.
He's tearing it up.
It's insane. It's insane. And Pax, too, man. Pax has been a true established. This dude, when you look at the history behind Bluefield football, bro, he just broke the all-time single-season record for receiving yards for Bluefield. Do you know the athletes that's come through Bluefield?
Yeah, that's insane.
I wish Cody was in here, because he's more the Bluefield historian than me. I'm a little county boy. Hey, I can talk some early 2000s Mount View with you. Lonely Blacktop, for real. Shout out, But man, this is going to be so much fun. I'm excited. There's some sleepers there too, man. Tylee Simons played some big ball for him this year. Dude, I'm forgetting a lot of people.
Princeton and Bluefield both have such a talented roster. It's easy to leave somebody out. I mean, both of them are just loaded with talent.
So here we go. He said, dogfight, 4 quarters. Got to put pressure on the quarterback, contain the speed of the wide receivers. All right, so it sounds like they're not just they're going to walk into here and just run over Bluefield. That's probably a good thing in terms of for them, And it's nice to see Bluefield getting props, man. Such a young team, and a team like Frankfurt giving them their flowers. They obviously didn't just Philip Barber's a very good football team, and Bluefield made them look like a 3-win team. That was crazy.
They did.
Crazy.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what a good team they were if you didn't know the record. If you'd never seen them before the Bluefield game, you'd think they were not a very good football team, but they were. They were a very good football team.
No, for real. Oh, dude, how am I forgetting Jordan Hess? Bro, the guy's been asleep. Jordan Hess, second on the team in receiving yards at 626. And he's hit with 7 tutties this year. Hess says he's been solid this year, man, for real. But on that defense, I do want to talk about some guys, man, for real. That's had big. I mean, obviously, Jaleel Jones, probably the best corner in the area right now. Pax has been playing some good defense. Josiah Hunt. Quick side story for my Bluefield fans still watching. Josiah Hunt, dude, I love this kid. He was the only Bluefield Beaver to show up to our first 7-on-7 in lineman camp. Only Bluefield kid to pull up on us up in Princeton. We had Mount View, Riverview, a few guys from like surrounding schools kind of filtered in some. Princeton was obviously there. Did Hunter bring lineman with him? I'm not quite sure. But Josiah Hunt pulled up on us, and he put in work. And this was, I believe, him going into his freshman season. He's a sophomore now. So to see this kid, he's a little bit undersized, dude, but he has a motor in him. that just goes and goes and goes. And when you watch him, he's playing so twitchy on that defensive line, and he's so tough nosed. He's hard to not be a fan of. So I'm glad to see him making some plays. Jameer Harris has turned into an all-state defensive lineman. That guy's been a monster all year long. Um, Jamari Smith has been good on both sides of the football. I mean, we can just go down here, man, for real. What I'm saying is that this Bluefield team is legit. They're deep. They're talented. Obviously, they're full of big names. Full of big names, just like Princeton is. These are two teams full of big names. But man, if you turn the next page and get past these big names, brother, you got nothing but talent lining the entire roster. Cam
Both
Boston, what's
teams.
up, big dog? Hey, Cam, we was I know we're a little bit early right now. We've already done the Virginia show. Cody had to do some stuff, so we hopped on a little bit early. But man, Cam,
QB
don't know
one.
if you saw it. We'll be having James Mitchell on for an interview this week. Current Carolina Panther Union legend James Mitchell. So, and also, I'll drop another one. Cam, I don't know if you've been told or if you know, but the Union Bears, we're getting on for an interview this week too, man. We're getting 2 Union interviews this week. Current legends of today and tomorrow, and the legend of yesterday, James Mitchell. So that'll be a fun one. Cam, we'll be speaking to you soon, big dog. You along with the rest of them, man. That's going to be a great one. We got some stuff moving. But Greg, I guess we got Cody back in here. No, but I guess Greg, man, leave it to me. Dude, I could turn Cody's camera on and we would just see his empty room right now. I won't do that to you, Cody. And it's a clean room, but Greg, last thoughts here, man. I guess I'm kind of getting drained down myself. We've been on here for an hour. My eyes are getting a little heavy. Man, just talk to me some, Greg.
I just want to wish Princeton, Bluefield, Union, wish them luck and hope they
Grayson
bring the
and
trophy
Rocco,
home.
too.
Yeah,
Good healthy
Rocco.
game.
Yeah, I'm
They
sorry.
play
I forgot.
each other. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
Everybody be safe traveling to the games. We may have a little snow, but football's almost over, and then we got basketball, baby.
And this is what Greg lives for.
Yes,
Greg,
it
I
is.
don't know if you called it, but this is actually my GBC shirt. They actually were one of the first teams to sorry, Cody. And it says fresh off the block. I done it too, but
Oh,
their
nice.
season tip off tonight. So girls basketball starting right now. We're seeing it down in there, Virginia too. I'm glad we're here. So
Absolutely.
Greg, I guess I'm gonna put you on the spot here real quick. I don't want to leave, Greg. I'm having fun and I'm sorry, man. When can the people expect to hear? I guess is it next week or are we doing like the basketball premiere next week? Like is that gonna be the live?
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?
Hey, I'm locked in until the clock ends. For real, I got to show the end of my curtain here. But yeah, so
Maybe,
good. Next week
maybe we
will
do a
be
live to celebrate all the football champions, whoever they may be, and then go into basketball or something. Or
we
do two
may even
separate.
end it and then just start it right back again to be 2 separate videos potentially.
Yeah. There you go.
We will look into that. So it's Greg, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your footwork. You be out here just having fun with it, showing up to practices, media days now. You're growing up on it, Greg. Logan, you too, man. I appreciate y'all's help, Cody. I love you, brother, for real. And that word I love you, brother. There's a lot of words apparently into these two teams playing because it's nothing but just a bunch of sets of actual physical brothers. Graphics coming soon. County of Brotherly Love. Greg, we're out of here, man. Appreciate you, man.
Good night, my friend. See you next week.